Right, it's Monday and we are back to bringing you the very best of entertainment news. This is VN News and we are coming to you from our studios there in Accra, Ghana. We are accessible on www.vnationtv.com. I hope you had a great weekend. It's a new week already. Make sure to enjoy this week, every bit of it. My name is FEKKY. Coming up on today's bulletin, Becca gets married to a Nigerian artist manager. Interesting, yeah? Rapper M.ANIFEST says it's ridiculous if artists charge to perform at EBONY'S tribute concert. Ice Prince suggests Nigeria and Ghana should merge and become one country, NIGGHA. Runtown releases new music on LIGUE featuring FEKKY. Davido Gushes over Chioma again, and on the international front, Rihanna takes her bridesmaid duties at friend's wedding in Barbados. Still coming up, Justin Bieber's fiancée, BALDWIN, flaunts her $500,000 engagement ring. Details of all the stories and sports we have coming up on today's bulletin. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. We'll be right back with details after this.
V Nation Pictures is a production firm in Ghana aimed at becoming the renowned production company in Africa and beyond. Services rendered include film production and editing, shooting of TV commercials and videos, photo shooting, event coverage such as wedding, engagement, parties, funerals, etc. Locate V Nation Pictures inside King Solomon's Heights on the Trampoline Street off the Community 18 Road. Contact V Nation Pictures on 030-3962-776 or 0240-289-952 for booking inquiries. You can also reach us on.
Right, you welcome back. This is VN News and we are just about to kickstart. We're coming to you from our studios there in Accra, Ghana. So if you just logging on, you logged on right on time. It's either you're watching us live on Facebook or live from our TV channel. Don't forget that you can get a repost of all the exciting programs we have right here on VN TV from our YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe. Now let's move straight to our first story. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend. More like celebration of love. So yes, some of you might know by now that Becca is officially off the single market. So she's married. She got married to a Nigerian artist manager actually over the weekend. And the wedding took place in Accra, Ghana, of course, her home. And it was a great ceremony, which was attended by tons of celebrities from Ghana, Nigeria, from all around. And some notable fans were also present. So yes, Becca gets married to a Nigerian artist manager. So the guy happened to be a former manager to Ice Prince. So you know that Ice Prince and Becca have this, song together. So I'm guessing that maybe when Ice Prince and Becca was doing that recording, that was when Sunny and Becca had to click. But I'm super excited that Becca is off the market. But whilst you're celebrating Becca's marriage, some fans have took it to themselves to criticize celebrities, especially the female celebrities who participated at the wedding. Some of the bridesmaids include Joyce Dumas, Yvonne, Jackie Appiah, and they've actually categorized these ladies as the Single Mothers Association of Ghana. I reserve my comment. Single Mothers Association of Ghana. Well, who are you to complain? The exciting thing right now is that Becca has got to marry. She's married, she's off the market, and I'm super excited, and lots of fans all around are excited. So from us right here on VN TV, we can say congratulations to Becca and Toby. Wish them all the very best. So still in Ghana, remember how it was trending last week, to be precise. The Ebony and the Ebony's father and the bullet issue was trending all over social media. People keep talking about it. Someone else has come out not too long to give his own quarter to the story. Now, and that's in the person of M.ANIFEST. So yeah, we all know M.ANIFEST, the Ghanaian rapper who is doing so well internationally. So M.ANIFEST has come out to say that if indeed artists took money to perform at Ebony's tribute concert, then that is indeed ridiculous. Because remember, it was last week, Ebony's father released a list of artists and the amount they took from Bullet, supposedly took from Bullet. So he is saying that, the M.ANIFEST is saying that if indeed these artists took this money as payment to perform at Ebony's tribute concert, then it's indeed ridiculous. That means they are just, show offing and saying they love the girl and all that, but they're actually being paid for giving condolences to the family. So we don't know how that is really true, because as it stands, mind you, some of these artists are complaining. They are saying that they did not take money. Some are saying they did not take money at all, that the figures that have been mentioned by Ebony's father, which is said to have been given to him by Bullet, they say they didn't take money for that. So M.ANIFEST coming out to say that if indeed they took money, then it's a ridiculous move from the music fraternity here in Ghana. But we hope that this week we should see something else trending. Already Becca's wedding is trending, so the EBONY'S father and Bullet's stuff can pass by, and let's celebrate love. Yes, indeed. Away from that story, log on to our website www.vnationtv.com for more trending stories from Ghana and all around the world. Now let's move straight to Nigeria, where Davido. Yeah, so Davido and Chioma, you see these two love. Well, I keep hoping they just tie the knot and get it over with. Don't stop putting it on our face over and over again. Yes, so Davido Gushes over Chioma again. So Davido's girlfriend be shiny. So yes, not too long. Yes, today to be precise. It was today the post came out. He was saying that, I'll just read this exact post for you. He said, "I lucky say I jam you." So which means, in English, let me bluffalize it. It means he's lucky to have found a Chioma. Every day he keep confessing his love to her. So today, right now, he has said he's lucky he jam her. So only those with PhD in English will understand the meaning of jam. Jam means when you meet. The jam can mean something else in another man's language, but in Nigeria, in Pidgin English, it means you meet the right person. So Davido is saying he's lucky he met Chioma, and the love continues. Well, we wish them all the very, very, very best. So still in the mood of celebrating love and all that, Ice Prince has suggested that Nigeria and Ghana should merge. What do you think? Well, I think that is an interesting proposal. We should actually, because when you come to Ghana, actually, you see more Nigerians here. I don't know if there are more Ghanaians in Nigeria, but you see, these two countries has this bond. Like, we have this unique bond that nobody can actually separate us from. From all around the world, I think we are the two closest countries so far that I've seen or that I've heard of. Maybe because I'm here, that is what I'm saying. But Ice Prince has come out to say that Nigeria and Ghana should merge. Now, when these two countries merge, they will be called NIGGHA. Well, in America, that means a different word, but you know, NIGGHA means Nigeria, Ghana. So we are like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not an insult, so it's the word he actually puts right there. So the reason he's saying this, some people are saying the reason he said this is because his former manager, Toby, recently got married to Becca. Well, Ghana meets Nigeria. What do you expect? Well, I think it's an interesting, it's something we should consider. But mind you, if we want to merge, there are some countries between us. We have Togo, we have Benin. That means we have to clear these people. But at the end of the day, it's so interesting that the bond between Ghana and Nigeria is unique. And Ice Prince saying the two countries should merge and become NIGGHA, I think it's something we should all consider. In as much as it's for fun, he's linking it. I mean, we're all linking it to the fact that Toby, his former manager, recently got married to Becca, one of the finest here in Ghana. So yes, so that is Ice Prince proposal. Let's see if the government will take that into consideration. At least if they won't be doing something good for us, they should think of, you know, merging two countries, and let's see how that works. Now, away from that one, Runtown releases new music Unleashed featuring FEKKY. So yes, a Nigerian pop star Runtown serves up a new video of his latest single Unleashed featuring FEKKY. The video was directed by Chioma. Unleashed is released under Runtown's new record label, Sound Good Entertainment. Now the video is up there on our website, so you can log onto our website and check it out. The interesting thing is Runtown has released a new music video titled Unleashed featuring FEKKY. He released that just today, so wish him all the very, very, very best. Well, those are the major stories we have coming from Nigeria. Log on to our website www.vnationtv.com. You get more trending stories. We'll be right back with international stories after this.
My country people, how on a day or Saturday don't reach for another bunga mock news on I know the way they do am. Federal government don't provoke follow people where they sell codeine. Say everybody now for north. Now so that they drink up they swallow codeine. They know they put the miss again. Everybody now they drink out waka like the bottle. You hear this one to say because say Buhari na friend na. You just come here. You only hear no one apology. One of our honorable they call Ahmed. Say yeah, you where they do face like cockroach, so you are welcome. I just pay you for this way you do. I like your Gorima Pasha. Yeah, Gorima Pasha not be your. Even the guy wey dey back, whether na the DSS or na SS or na wanting, the guy confused. If you say the guy don't make tools, he call the spire. He call they do hair like this. He call the spire.
Mock news showing only on VNTV every Saturday at 14 GMT.
Okay, you welcome back. This is still VN News, and we are still right here coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. If you just log in on, you logged on, not I won't say right on time, but you've not totally missed. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. There you get a repost of this particular news bulletin and every other exciting programs. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. There are more trending stories on our website www.vnationtv.com. Log in there and get more stories. Now remember that not too long, Justin Bieber proposed to HAILEY BALDWIN, yes, in a very dramatic atmospheric condition, and the two later come out to say that in as much as they are engaged, they are not ready to get married till I think up till next year. So hopefully next year they will get married. But the interesting thing right now is that HAILEY BALDWIN is actually flaunting her engagement ring, and it's said to the ring is said to cost $500,000 US. Well, that's the money Justin Bieber spent to get the engagement ring for HAILEY. Mind you, she's just 21. Wow. If only the engagement ring is $500,000 US, $500,000 US, you can imagine what the real wedding ring is going to cost. Well, that is the Hollywood celebrity lifestyle. Wish them all the very, very best. So she's busy flaunting her engagement ring just to show to the world that, you know, she's got the heart of Justin Bieber. Yeah, wish them all the very best. We're going to see how that pans. I said it that this passing weekend has indeed been a weekend for love, you know, love, celebrating love and all that. And someone would join others to celebrate love, in as much as the love is not for her. But it's, I mean, in one way or the other, the love is for her, because celebrating your friend is like, you know, celebrating love. It's Rihanna takes the bridesmaid duties at friend's wedding in Barbados. So yes, well, yes, she happened to be a bridesmaid. I think by now she's supposed to be the bride herself, but she's the bridesmaid to a friend's wedding at Barbados, which took place over the weekend, and she was looking all glowing, celebrating love with her friend, celebrating love with their couple. So Rihanna looked really beautiful as she attended a friend's wedding over the weekend back home in Barbados. Mind you, that's her home in Barbados as a bridesmaid. Now sharing several snaps on to Instagram, the 30-year-old singer revealed herself to be a participant in the ceremony in the form of a bridesmaid. Yes, so she celebrated with a friend over the weekend. Whilst in Ghana, the single mother celebrities, you know, they were also bridesmaids for Becca's wedding. You know, I mean, we've not heard of Rihanna having a child, but I think she might be in that category because she's 30. She's 30. We're supposed like ladies at their age, we all know that. Well, interestingly, she celebrated with her friend over the weekend at her hometown of Barbados. Yes, she was a bridesmaid. Wish that friend all the very, very, very best. Now, finally, on the international front, talking about love, why some others are celebrating love, others are joining others to celebrate love, some are postponing their wedding. Yes, we don't know how that is working for them, but Paris Hilton postpones her wedding to Chris Zilka. Now, billionaire heiress and singer Paris Hilton, 37, has postponed her wedding to fiancé Chris Zilka, 33, because he is reportedly too busy to work at the moment. Now, I was asking my colleagues behind the camera, if she's too busy to just organize a wedding or have a time for a wedding, just a day, do you think she'll have a less busy schedule for the entire life or a lifetime marriage? Well, you know, celebrity, she's 37, he's 33, you know, well, and she's a billionaire heiress. She has everything just at the fingertip. Now, this is the question. She's a billionaire heiress. I don't know what she's actually working for again. Sweetie, relax and let your family make the money for you. You're already a billionaire's daughter, so please enjoy that fame. So she's postponed a wedding. So Paris Hilton postpones her wedding to Chris Zilka. We don't know when the wedding will be coming off, but as it stands, it's been postponed because it has been reported that she has a busy schedule. Yes, she has a busy schedule, not he. We don't know how that is going to work for her. We wish them all the very, very, very best. Log on to our website, www.vnationtv.com, for more trending stories. We'll go for a short commercial break. When we come back, God will be bringing to you Focus Sports.
The powerhouse of entertainment.
Hello and welcome to the Monday edition of Focus Sports on VN News on VN TV with me, Godwin Amategu. Over the weekend, it was supposed to be very exciting, very entertaining, but we're great with such a bad news for Ghana and then Africa in its entirety. Why am I saying that? Because we lost the greatest son after Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, that is Mr. Kofi Annan, who lost his life over the course of the weekend. So on behalf of the Focal Sports team and also the VNU's crew, we commiserate with the family of the Annan family rather. Now straight away, and let's delve into news on the locals. In Nigerian Stars, we thought that they will be able to master a win against their opponents cast in the mode of ASEC MIMOSAS, but they failed to deliver the goods against their opposition. Now they lost by 2-0 at the Nana Domaini Park by 2-0. And then AS Vita Club played against Raja Casablanca. It was 2-0 at the end of 90 minutes. UD Songo, they engaged El Masri in a 1-1 draw. Gor Mahia hosted Rayon Sports, and at the end of 90 minutes, the Rwandan-based club won by 2-1. Also, Young Africans from Tanzania, they defeated USM Algiers by 2-1. Also, FC Becca traveled all the way to Sudan and they defeated them by 2-0. Joliba of Mali, they also hosted a Yimba and lost by 1-0. Away from news on the local scene, and we are delving onto the international scene. Now we are moving on to the noble act of self-defense, that is boxing, and then the battle between Tyson Fury and also Deontay, the bronze baba holder, will be taking place in either November or December. And then who said that? It was Tyson Fury's promoter Frank Warren who said that who made that particular statement. The Manchester-born fighter set up a bout with the American for the WBC World Heavyweight title by defeating Italy's Francesca Pianetta in Belfast Sunday. The pair traded barbs in the ring after Fury came through 10 rounds to secure a unanimous points victory in just his second fight since returning from more than 2 years out of boxing. Warren also confirmed a 50-50 split in the fight pairs and said the venue would probably be Las Vegas. Well, than Las Vegas, that's the home of boxing. Still on the international scene, and we are focusing, or we are delving back to football, where we are kicking off events with the Ligue 1. And then there was some shock defeat for one of the big clubs, or better still, two of the big clubs in the French Ligue 1. And then let me run you through the results and also the league table as well. Nîmes, they defeated Marseille by 3-1. Toulouse won by 2-1 against Bordeaux. Strasbourg, they were held to a 1-1 scoreline by Saint-Etienne. Amiens played against Montpellier. It was 2-1 in favor of Montpellier. You had Cayenne playing against OGC Nice. At the end of 90 minutes of soccer fiesta, it was 1-1. Dijon also won by 2-0 against Nantes. Monaco also drew parity with Lille. Rennes won by 1-0 to Angers. And then in the game between Guingamp and Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappe Lutin was on fire, was on hand to get goals for his club. And not forgetting Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., who was born in Mugi da Cruzeiro in Brazil, got a goal in that particular encounter. Rennes also defeated Olympique Lyonnais by 1-0. Let's look at the league standings. And Paris Saint-Germain, they have 6 points. Nîmes has 6 points. Dijon 6 points. Also Rennes has 6 points. So it's shocking the number of teams that are there with 6 points, because the likes of Lyon, Marseille, OGC Nice, they are nowhere to be found at this material moment. Amiens have no points. Bordeaux, Nantes also, they have no points to boast over them. Julio Tavares, who plays for Dijon, has 3 goals. Mbappe has 2 goals, and Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. also has 2 goals. Now let's move to the Italian Serie A, where Ronaldo featured in the first game for Juventus against Chievo Verona. At the end of 90 minutes, there were 5 goals that were produced, but none were scored by Ronaldo. Although he had a lot of shots on target, but he failed to get a goal on his debut for Juventus, the Bianconeris, or better still, La Vecchia Signora, the old ladies of Italian Serie A. Bologna played against Spal 2013. It was Spal that got the victory as they won by 1-0. Empoli, the newcomers in this season, they defeated Cagliari by 2-0. Parma also were held to a 2-2 draw by Udinese. Sassuolo defeated Inter Milan by 1-0. There was Kevin Prince Boateng who played for Sassuolo. Alfred Duncan also featured for Sassuolo. And on the losing side, there was Kojo Asamoah who featured for Inter Milan. Also, AS Roma defeated Torino by 1-0. The solitary goal was scored by Edin Dzeko. Now, Lazio against Napoli was a very exciting game. Ciro Immobile got the first goal for Lazio by equalizer from Arkadiusz Milik from Poland, and also a certain Dries Mertens, Lorenzo Insigne rather, he got the second goal for Napoli in that away fixture for Carlo Ancelotti as he comes his return with a wonderful victory against Lazio. Also, Chievo Verona in the first encounter on Saturday played at 4:30. They lost by 2-3 against Juventus. Goals from Leonardo Bonucci on his debut back at the club for the second stint. He got the equalizer before Federico Bernardeschi got that last goal. Now, you'll be having some postponed fixtures which will be played on different dates. On Wednesday, September 19th, Sampdoria will be playing against Fiorentina. On Wednesday, October 31st, AC Milan will be playing against Genoa. Both teams didn't play or feature in this week's run of games. Today, that is Monday, we'll be having Atalanta Bergamusca against Frosinone Calcio at exactly 6:30 p.m. Not forgetting the league standings. Empoli, they are lying pretty on top with 3 points. Juventus with 3 points. Napoli 3 points. Sassuolo 3 points. Inter Milan, they are languishing in the 18th position with no points. Torino, no points. Cagliari, also no points to boast over them. Now let's enter into the sensational Spanish La Liga Santander, where Lionel Andres Messi, Cuchitin, La Pulga, Tomica, and all distinto scored Barcelona's 6,000th goal in the La Liga. It was the same person who scored the 5,000th goal for Barcelona in the La Liga. So it tells us that it was written somewhere in the skies, or probably on the moon or on the star, that Lionel Messi will get that particular goal. Now, Andre Silva, making his debut for Sevilla, grabbed a hat-trick, the first hat-trick of the season for Sevilla, as they defeated Rayo Vallecano by 4-1. Aiba also playing at home, playing against newly promoted Huesca. They lost by 2-1. Barcelona, Lionel Messi was on hand to grab 2 goals. He scored a sensational, breathtaking free kick, but let's not forget that the man himself, Philippe Coutinho Correa, the Coutinho Junction player himself, he got a goal over them to cap off a wonderful game 1 for Barcelona. Villarreal also hosted Real Sociedad and they lost by 2-1. Celta de Vigo, it was 1-1 between themselves and Espanyol. Real Betis engaged Levante in a grueling encounter, and at the end of 90 minutes, Rafael Dramina assisted the player in getting a goal for themselves, that is Levante, to get the 3 possible points and also get 3 goals in that game. Girona played against Valladolid. It was 0-0 at the end of 90 minutes. And Real Madrid CF, no Ronaldo, no problem. There was Gareth Bale who delivered the goods for them, and also Daniel Carvajal who got the first goal for Real Madrid CF in their first encounter of the 2018-2019 edition of the Liga Santander. Now let's move to today's fixtures, where we'll be having the top lineup for game 1. That's Valencia against Atletico de Madrid at exactly 6 p.m. Let's not forget that Atletico Bilbao will be playing against Leganes. Now let's look at the standings. In Sevilla, they are lying very pretty on the top with 3 points and also 4 goals scored and 1 goal conceded. By virtue of the fact that they have a superior goal advantage, they are lying pretty on top all of the league log in Spain. Barcelona are lying in 2nd position with 3 points. Levante, they have 3 points. Real Madrid CF in the 4th position. Now let's go to the bottom 3, and Rayo Vallecano, no points at all. Alaves, no points. Real Betis, they have no points to boast off over there. To the Trofeo Pichichi, that is the top scorers in the Spanish Liga Santander. Andre Silva has 3 goals. Alex Gala, who plays for Huesca, has 2 goals. Messi has 2 goals, and not forgetting Jose Morales has 2 goals. To the exciting, entertaining, and thrilling English Premier League, the very highly competitive league fixture over there. We saw Brighton playing against Manchester United, and Manchester United, for the first time in this season, they lost their game against Brighton and Hove Albion. It seems as if Brighton has become a banana peel for Jose Mourinho, because last season between themselves and also Manchester United, they failed to get the 3 maximum points. But in fact, United were losing by 3-1 at the point of halftime. So a last-minute penalty converted by Paul Labili, possibility Pogba. Now at the Turf Moor, Burnley lost by 3-1 against Watford. Now Manchester City, they strode past their opponents, cast in the mood of Huddersfield Town. And then Sergio Leonel Kun Aguero del Castillo from Argentina, he grabbed the first hat-trick of the season as he got 3 goals. And then Benjamin Mendy, it was explosive. The marauding left back was creating the goals. Now when there's no Kevin De Bruyne, I would have thought that they would have lost that wizardry of getting the balls in the final third, but there was a certain David Silva who scored a breathtaking free kick as well. Now Chelsea, after making all sorts of noise about the Sarri bomb and then the Sarrismo, they were able to defeat Arsenal by 3-2. Also, Everton defeated Southampton by 2-1 at the Goodison Park. Leicester City, despite the fact that Jamie Richard Vardy got a red card, they also defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers by 2-0. Tottenham Hotspur trashed Fulham by 3-1. West Ham United, they lost by 2-1. So on a back-to-back basis, West Ham United have lost a second game on the trot. They lost to Bournemouth, and in Cardiff they played against Newcastle United, and then goalkeeper Neil Etheridge made a wonderful penalty save in the dying embers of the game. So it becomes the first goalkeeper in a very long time to have made 2 penalty saves on consecutive basis as a goalkeeper for his newly promoted side, that is Cardiff. And then on Monday, that is today at 7 p.m, Crystal Palace, they will be engaging Liverpool in a titanic encounter. The last time that Liverpool played against Crystal Palace on a Monday, it was 3-0 at the end of 90 minutes. Now let's look at the league standings. Manchester City, no wonder they are very excellent when it comes to whatever they do over them. They have 6 points. Chelsea 6 points. Watford 6 points. Tottenham Hotspur 6 points. Let's go to the bottom 3. Fulham no points. West Ham United, after splurging the cash on the market, they are still finding it difficult to get wins over them. And then Huddersfield Town, no points in particular over them. Now to the top scorers, and then we have Sergio Leonel Kun Aguero del Castillo 3 goals, Richarlison de Andrade from Brazil with 3 goals, and Callum Wilson with 2 goals. On this note, VN News returns shortly after this breather.
Of entertainment.
Right, so Focus Sport it was.
Yes.
How's the weekend been?
The
for
weekend
sports?
went well. I'm quite surprised that you are not talking about your club, that is Chelsea. Because they played against Arsenal in the toughest encounter in the English Premier League, and they won by 3 goals to 2.
I know they were going to win. I told you last week during our omnibus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But
So
after 20 minutes, they were leading by 2 goals to 0. Until Arsenal came back to 2-2. So it means that you have issues with your defense. You need to work on that.
we'll work on that. Don't worry.
When you come up against Manchester City, against Liverpool,
I mean, if you're able to defeat, if you're able to defeat Arsenal, Manchester, Liverpool, you know, come on, you know,
in terms of getting success.
we are even going way beyond baby steps right now.
So you are not toddling.
No.
You are moving at a fast pace.
Very fast.
Wow.
Professional level.
Wow.
Because Chelsea is coming back again.
Okay.
We're coming back again.
Okay, we live to see.
Well, log on to our website www.venationtv.com. There are more trending stories there. Before we let you go, let's give you a recap of our headlines. Becca gets married to a Nigerian artist manager. Rapper M.ANIFEST says it's ridiculous if artists charge to perform at EBONY'S tribute concerts. Ice Prince suggests Nigeria and Ghana should merge and become one country, NIGGHA. Runtown releases new music Unleashed featuring FEKKY, and Davido Gushes over Chioma again. On the international front, Rihanna takes on bridesmaid duties at friend's wedding in Barbados. And finally, on the international front, Justin Bieber's fiancée BALDWIN flaunts her $500,000 engagement ring.
And in sports, Rihanna stars are booted out after 2-0 home defeat to ASEC MIMOSAS. On the international scene, Ronaldo draws blank as Juve claim narrow 3-2 win over Verona. And finally, Lionel Andres Messi Cogitini La Pulga at Jamaica and all distinto scores landmark 6,000 goal for Barca in a comfortable 3-0 win over Alaves.
Okay, so those and more we brought to you earlier on today's bulletin. Log on to our website for more trending stories. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to get a repost of this particular news bulletin. That is if you just joining us. It's Monday already. Make sure to enjoy your week. Once again, my name is Kelvin FNK.
And mine is Godwin Amatego.